Coastal District, Pat Rayner. His boss, Special Agent in charge of the Coastal District. Where is he?
Chris.
Okay. Chris, are you going to stand? Well, Chris is sitting back here. I'm sorry, I thought he was up here with us. This is Sheriff Davis Chris Davis of Pamlico County. His Chief Deputy, Scotty Houston of Pamlico County, and also the Assistant Chief Inspector of the U.S. Marshals Task Force, Tim Garrett, in the middle. We have called this press conference today to provide additional information about the arrest of John Matthew Nigh, which yesterday. Before we begin, I do want to tell you that we are also in the process of completing an internal investigation in the Craven County Sheriff's Office regarding how Mr. Nigh escaped, construction issues with the Craven County Confinement Facility, the response of the Craven County Sheriff's Office, and issues regarding notifications of that response. I can tell you that now that he's in custody, we have shifted our resources towards completing that investigation. I expect that you will be getting, that we will be releasing additional information regarding the timeline and those events in the next couple of days. However, we're not prepared to discuss that internal investigation today because it's not complete. So with that, I'll turn it over to Sheriff Hughes.
Once again, thank you all for being here. As the Major said, we've got a lot going on in our focus now toward the internal investigation as to addressing issues that we found within the structure of the facility and our internal workings of the detention facility. I do want to thank a number of agencies and people that assisted in bringing this to a peaceful resolution. And at the end of the day, that's what we wanted. We wanted this to be a peaceful resolution and to make sure that no one got hurt. And very fortunate that we were able to do that. But I do want to thank the list of agencies, and I hope I haven't forgotten anybody, but there were so many people that were involved in bringing this to closure. First of all, I want to thank the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. Every day they've been here side by side. Assistant Special Agent in charge, Pat Rayner, has been working tirelessly with our folks to bring this once again to a peaceful resolution. Sir, thank you very much. U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force, once again, another integral part of our relationship with our federal agencies. Has been a very instrumental part in this as well. Pamlico County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Chris Davis, and his people who have once again been working day in and day out with us. The Onslow County Sheriff's Office, the Carteret County Sheriff's Office, New Bern Police Department, Greenville Police Department, Lenoir County Sheriff's Office, the Nash County Sheriff's Office, the Martin County Sheriff's Office, the Jones County Sheriff's Office. We also had members of North Carolina Department of Adult Correction, North Carolina Alcohol Law Enforcement, North Carolina Marine Fisheries, and North Carolina Wildlife. On the water, the U.S. Coast Guard assisted us in search efforts as well. Our big shout out to Craven County and Pamlico County Emergency Management. They were there and helped us not only with command bus and search and rescue efforts. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol assisted as well during times. A big thank you to the men and women of my office for their tireless efforts in doing this. Our Criminal Investigative Bureau, Special Investigative Bureau have worked around the clock every day on this. It's been number one priority, once again, to bring this to resolution. They have put in a lot of hours, and I cannot thank them enough for all the hard work and dedication that they did, putting this at the forefront of this office and making sure that we brought Mr. Nigh in. I also want to thank the citizens of Craven and Pamlico County for their tips, for reaching out, checking on us, seeing if there's anything we need, and just the overwhelming amount of support that we got from the citizens wanting this too to be brought to a peaceful resolution. With that being said, I will take a couple questions and then we need to get back to work.
Do you have any idea what the cost of this investigation was, what the cost in manpower or equipment to test them?
Well, we worked around the clock on it. I can speak for our agency. I don't have a dollar figure, but it was all hands on deck from day one
How did the arrest unfold?
Ma'am?
How did the arrest unfold?
I'm going to turn that over to Sheriff Chris Davis. It occurred in his county, and he was the lead on that.
Yeah, so yesterday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, we received some information from a citizen that thought they saw John Nigh enter a outbuilding at the residence of his fiancee, Cameron Laffenhouse. Our deputies went to the house, surrounded the outbuilding, were provided a key with a homeowner, provided a key from a homeowner, and opened the door, and John Nigh was inside of the outbuilding, and he was taken into custody without incident.
Was the fiance arrested?
She was arrested at the residence as well.
Do you believe she's known where he has been throughout this investigation?
Well, I think that is still being investigated at this time. We do know that she knew that he was there yesterday.
Question for Hughes. Where is Ivy College at this time? And are there any measures being taken to prevent him from escaping again?
Yeah, he's being held in our confinement facility in solitary confinement. And, you know, once again, as it will come out in the future, part of our internal investigation is looking into the structure deficiencies at the county jail. You know, so we are working close with the county to make sure that they fix those and these things don't happen in the future. But once again, that's part of the internal, and those results will be released to you.
Was he taken to Carolina East after the investigation?
Not to my knowledge, he wasn't.
Check him or anything?
No need for, no. That's my understanding. When the sheriff took him into custody, there wasn't a resistance. It was, yeah, it was handled.
What are the charges now on both of them?
What are the charges we have on, or do you have on the female?
On Cameron Laffenhouse, we've charged her with harboring a fugitive and obstruction of justice. I'm not sure what.
He's charged with escape and is being held currently under $1 million bond.
And what was he in for otherwise?
He's got a number of charges from different counties. Of the most serious charges are out of Onslow.
Can you just clarify when the escape happened? Like what time you were meeting?
I believe it's the early mornings of, what's the day?
That's gonna be part of we'll have all those details later.
It was early in the morning. I do
I
know
need
that.
to
Yeah.
bit and piece it now, so
Yeah.
we can give you the whole thing.
I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you very much.
Question for Davis. With your selfie you took last night, you mentioned in the caption that you guys had a good conversation.
We did.
What that conversation was?
Yeah, John just wanted everybody to know that he was safe. I think there had been a lot of conversation about, different things, and was he still safe? Was he still, out there? What was going on? And I mean, he just wanted everybody to know that he was safe. So,
Anything you want to say to the people that didn't particularly like that selfie?
that's always going to happen. There's always people that'll like it and people that won't. So.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I didn't say that.